Hello everyone, it is Susan here and welcome to my channel. Today is hashtag Tag Tuesday, hosted by Sheree from Turquoise Dreaming. Hop on over to her channel, tell her hello, and check out her description box where she will have the list of participants. So I've been doing this for many weeks now and I love it. And so today I'm going to make one tag, and it is for my December daily, but it is for Thanksgiving. I start my December daily with Thanksgiving week, and yeah, so this is the book I'm going to be using for my December daily this year. I'll eventually put something on the front of it, but I'm not to that point yet. I'm not quite ready to do that. I do have all of my pages selected. I'm going to have 2 signatures. The pages are not cut down yet, but I know what will end up in there. I am not planning on putting the signatures in until the pages are done, and then I just use an elastic and I just basically tie them in. That's my plan for right now. But the very first page, which is going to be on this paper right here, so I use a lot of, like drop paper, just from projects that you've worked on. Like this is just from projects that I've worked on and that kind of thing. So, yeah, so this I'm going to use for the first page. Let me go ahead and quickly cut it down to size. And, I don't know what it is. So I'm just going to kind of do one of these little measurements. You see this? That is the official way to measure. I'm going to cut on that line right there. Thank goodness there's lines on this paper. So I know exactly where I need to cut. All right, so that's good. And I think it's going to be too wide. So let me cut off. Oh, I hate to cut her off. Can I do, maybe what I'll do is I'll just fold her over. That's a stamp, actually from Rita Bearcat when I was on the Rita Bearcat design team. I don't want to lose her. I'm not going to cut her off. It was stamped several times, but I still like her on there. So I just folded that page over, and I'll do the same here and maybe use, that as like little places to put little fun stuff. Okay, so now I have the size that I need. And so I have a thought. So the reason for this tag, I mean, it's a very functional tag. Let me just start by saying that. So the week of Thanksgiving, I am actually cooking Thanksgiving this year. I am 63 years old, and this will be the second time I've ever cooked a turkey. I know, I know you guys are like, oh my gosh, you're awful, you're terrible, but it's the truth. So my parents are in assisted living, so they'll have their Thanksgiving dinner. My brothers are in different states, so I won't see them. So it's just me and my immediate family. And I'm like, you know what? I've been really enjoying learning how to cook, so I'm like, I'm going to do it this year. I am. So this is going to be a list of what I need to do Thanksgiving week, because obviously I need to take the turkey and put that in my fridge a few days before. I have to start making the stuffing a few days before. Like, I don't know. I just need like a good list, right? So I also have these little things that I don't know how old they are, but they were in my personal stash in with my recipe stuff. And yeah, so anyway, I thought maybe I would grab maybe not this whole little section up here, but some of it. And I have another one if I needed it. So I just had that out as well. I do have this fabric, which I don't know if I'm going to use it or not. I love it. I think it's so beautiful. It was the sampler packet. I also have a piece of this ribbon, which I want to try to start using some ribbon. Like I have some really wide ribbons. So, and I have a piece of a linen napkin. I have a piece, well, these are both watercolor papers. This one is tea dyed. One of these I'm going to use as the foundation for my tag. And then I also thought I would pull in some of this wallpaper that I got from Joanne at Junk Journal Treasures. And that's the name of her Etsy shop. So here we go. Which do I want to use as the foundation? You know, I really want to use this, but this is Caddy watercolor paper, and it's really quite expensive. So, you know, I'm just going to set that to the side for a minute. So let's figure out size. I do want it to be a good size, but I don't want it to be, you know, I don't want it to go, well, I was going to say I don't want it to go right to the edge of this paper, which is true because I still want to be able to see some yumminess on here. So I think I'll go maybe like here and maybe, so it's going to be a fat, chubby tag, but that's okay. It is supposed to be because it is meant to be, like I said, functional. So let me cut it this way first. And so if I hold this up here, like I said, I want to be able to see that stamp down there. So I could actually make that a little bit longer. Okay, so that's good. I'll cut that just a little bit longer than what I had originally marked off. All right, so now we have our tag. I guess I'll go ahead and put everything on the top right here. I'll zoom in just a little bit. Okay, I do have this, which is it's a stencil or template. I have it because I want some straight lines, and I also liked all these little circles as well. So I will probably be using that. I do have a little bit of lace I was thinking about using as well. All right, so let's figure out what's going on here. My thought process was this. Oh, you know what? I think I have to erase that pencil. I hope it doesn't do anything to the tea dye. I'll do it gently. No, that worked. All right, good. Good. So what I was thinking was like pulling like some of that in to have some of the edging, that beautiful lace there. And I thought, well, let's just try it. You know, would that, I mean, that looks awesome, right? But I feel like I'm kind of covering this fabric, this brown fabric, and I really like that. So I'll leave that for another tag, another day, I think. I do want to pull in some of this. And you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm just going to, well, no, maybe not, because I really do like the tea dyed effect right there. So I'm just going to kind of tear this down a little bit more. And I just want to make sure I have it plenty long. Yes. And we're just going to tear. And let's see. So I do basically, like, I just want this to be another layer. I don't want to cover the whole thing, and it doesn't need to be straight. So let's see. So of course I'm keeping all of these pieces of the wallpaper, maybe except for these two little pieces right here. Those go in the garbage. So now I have that. Oh, you know what? I can actually use the wallpaper. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the wallpaper to put the lines on. I can write right on the wallpaper. So the wallpaper I'm going to use as my top layer. So I'm just going to tear it down here, kind of as straight, kind of as possible, just so that it fits okay on there. See, I like that. All right, let's cut down this napkin. So I think what I'll do is kind of go, I'm not like really measuring much at all here. I'm just getting a feel for it. And let's see. Okay. Move that to the side. I can cut that down. Or do I like it? I think I like it. I think I like it. Let me see. Let me just make sure it's not going to cover. It's covering the little girl over here, though, that stamp. All right, so let's see. So if I pull that down and kind of go like that, then that will leave room up at the top to put. Okay, I think I have a plan. So I might have to just build it right on this page. That's what I'm kind of thinking, but let me just kind of figure this out. So I think I'll start with putting this down. Let's start there. We got to start, right? So let's just start. And just to spread that around. I'm just using a tissue so it doesn't go on my finger. And we'll put that down. I'm going to put it a little bit towards the bottom. Right, a little bit towards the bottom. This I know I want on here. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of distressing on this so that it pops more. Now before I put this down, I think I'm going to put the lines on it that I'm going to write on. So I'm just going to not glue this down just yet. Let me move that over. Let me move that over. And I'm going to do this really quickly. I have a really thin pen here. Okay, so that worked really well. And what I was thinking was to put like a circle next to each of these, so like a bullet point. But I don't know. I'll think about that. I'm not 100% sure I need that, because maybe what I'll do is as I go through and I do things, I can just put a little check mark right there. So that might work. Okay, so let's get this on here. And my gosh, you wouldn't believe the day it is today here in New Jersey. I'm recording this video on Saturday. So basically, 3-4 days ago. And it couldn't look more fall outside. It is, well, it's a rainy day. The wind is blowing. The leaves are flying off the trees. And is that how I had it? Or did I have it like that? No, I had it like this. So it's dark, rainy, windy, but it's a beautiful fall day. Okay, so I like that. I don't think I'm going to be able to cut the tops because I want to, like, I want to basically, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to, like, I can always cut this, like, little napkin off if it's too much. So I'm just going to go around and kind of grab. And again, if it's too much, I can cut more off, right? So I'm just going to kind of try to grab as much of this image as I can. All right, so something like this. Now, obviously, that is going to take a tremendous amount of lines, which I don't want. So if I put it back on my paper, so that's my actual page, like I just need to, you know what, let me do this the right way. Let me grab my trimmer, because if I cut it, it's not going to be straight and all that good stuff. So let me do this. I definitely need to cut this down. Let's see. Where'd it go? I lost it. I lost it. I lost it. Where did it go? Oh my gosh, it's stuck. It's stuck onto my trimmer. And I put my trimmer to the side. Oh, that's so funny. All right, so what I could do, because I don't even mind if it comes off of the top of the page a little bit. Like if I did that, that to me is acceptable. So I could do something like that, because I'm losing really 2 lines up on the top. Okay, I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with this. All right. And I get to leave the pretty little like pine there, and there's some sort of a flower, I guess. So let's just do this. And this is going to go right there, like that. So I'm going to put adhesive here, like that. And let's put this on. Okay, good, good, good. So right now I'm still just working on the tag. I know I have the paper under it, but that's kind of helping me judge where to put things, right? Because a tag like that looks kind of funky. But when you put it on the page, it makes sense, right? So then I think I want to just grab off of here, Thankfully Simple Turkey, and maybe just the ingredients. Let's see if I can cut that. All right, not bad. And if I have to cut those ingredients off, I can. Let's see. So this is all about oven bags. Yeah, do they even still make those? I don't know. Reynolds oven bags. I like that. I like that. What do you think? Where should it go? I'm gonna go with, do I want some of this paper to show? Because I really like the paper. You know what? I'm gonna put it, I know it covers up some of the turkey, but I like it. That's what I'm gonna do. Whoops. I'm trying to get it to the edges. All right, so I'm gonna put this right here. Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it. So this is my tag. So it's a, like I said, it's a very functional tag, right? Gosh, is it thundering out? I feel like I hear thunder. It's either that or a really low plane. Okay. Just keep pressing that down. All right, so that is my tag for today. I'm going to actually put it onto my page so that you can see, excuse me, so you can see the finished product. If I can get my glue working, you will. If not, well, then you won't. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, so let's see. Let's see. And I can put it down fairly low on the page because there's nothing down there like that. All right. That is the first page of my December daily for 2021. And so what I'll do is, I'll do it on another piece of paper first, and then I'll just kind of make my list, and it'll be like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, that kind of thing. Even like going to the grocery store to buy bread, right? That kind of thing. I just want to keep track of everything since I had no clue what the heck I'm doing. So that's it. Excuse me. You know what? When the leaves come off of the trees, which they are, my grass is covered in leaves, even though my son just did the lawn and got all the leaves off of it. But yesterday and today, rainy, windy, awful, ton of leaves, and my allergies go crazy at this time of the year. All right, well, thank you so much. Make sure you check out Sheree at Turquoise Dreaming, and everybody else playing along. You can just click on the hashtag of hashtag Tag Tuesday, and you will see everyone's videos. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you soon. Alrighty, God bless. Bye-bye. I wanted to pop on real quick. I forgot to add the shimmering gold gesso, and look at that. Look at how, oh my gosh. Like, really? All I'm going to do, you can do this with a paintbrush. You can do this with anything. I'm just going to kind of do this, and I'm going over that girl, but I can still see her, just to give it a little finishing touch around the edges. So, so this, I would say, is probably what I would say a little bit on the messy side. But you know what? That's the look that I like. Yeah, from my mixed media days. And so just kind of getting a little bit of extra yumminess around this. Just like that. And it's curling just a little bit because it's wet. There we go. That's it. Oh, it makes it look so festive. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let me just kind of hold this up so you can see it. It's super wet. Okay. Now I'm really done. I'm going to let this dry. Okay. I have to go wash my hands. Alrighty. Bye-bye, everybody.